Hey everybody, it's Melissa from the Mount Horeb Public Library. I'm really excited to be sharing our November Take and Make craft with you, which is cheater watercolor. Doesn't get much easier or more fun than this. If you were able to stop by the library and grab a kit, then that's awesome. You have everything you need. If you didn't get one, don't worry. You probably have everything you need at home. So the first thing you need is just a plastic bag. You need some paper, some markers, spray bottle with some water in it, paper towel or napkin because you're going to get messy, and that's it. In the Take and Make bags, you also got some stickers, which I think are fun. If you have stickers at home, great. Some of you might also be really great at calligraphy or handwriting. If you want to, you can actually just write phrases as well on the papers before you watercolor them. It's probably backwards for you, but this one says just one more chapter. So there's a wide variety of things you can do with this. In the Take and Make bags, you got some 9x12 watercolor paper, and you can use those whole, or if you are like me and like to do more crafts than just one piece of paper, you can cut it smaller. So I cut mine into little pieces. I think these would be really cute gift tags. I also cut this one. This one is a 5x7. You can also make them 4x6 if you feel like you're going to be really crafty and want to put it in a frame. Works for that. And the Take and Make kits, you got some really cute postcards. We even added a couple of stamps in there, so make sure you find those because we really want you to send these. It is the month of Thanksgiving. We hope that you're able to send some notes and send some little notes of cheer to people. All right, so let's get started. It's really easy, like I said. The first thing you're going to do is pick whatever piece of paper you want. I will say you might want to practice on just some scratch paper to help you get a feel for how much water or how many different colors you want. I did a few practice ones before I started just because I thought it was important before I used this watercolor paper that's in the Take and Make kits. I didn't want to mess it up. But it is really pretty foolproof. So I'm going to use the postcard to show you. So I'm going to stick this underneath my plastic bag. All right. So this gives me the idea of where I actually need to color. So I'm going to pick some colors. Let's see, maybe I'll use these colors. And there's no right or wrong way of doing this. You just get to be super creative, put some color where you want to. When's the last time you used markers and made a mess? Oh, I hope it was soon or recently. All right, throwing markers around even. Okay. And maybe I'll throw a little blue in here too. So I'm staying relatively close to the margins of the postcard, just because you don't need to make it bigger. All right, so I've colored in. Now I'm going to take my spray bottle and I'm going to spray it. So the more you spray, the wetter it is, the more watercolory or more smeared or pastel-y it gets. All right, so now you have two options. You can either take your plastic bag and flip it over so you can actually see what you're doing, or you can take the paper out and put it on top. I actually like to take the paper out and put it on top because if you've sprayed this with quite a bit of water, as soon as you pick up this bag, those markers are going to run and it's going to change the design. So I prefer to carefully lift up the bag here. I'm going to take my postcard out and place it face down, not the side that you're going to write on. That side's got to be up. All right, so the side that you're going to color, I'm just going to put it right down on top here. And then I'm just going to kind of smush this around. Now I put quite a bit of water on mine, and so as you can see, I'm getting very messy. I would make sure you have some sort of covering down on your table, maybe wear an old shirt. I am also making a mess all over the back of my postcard, and I think that that's fine. It's kind of like an extra design, but I am going to grab my napkin here and just kind of clean up the edges so I don't make too much of a mess. All right, so now I've just kind of pressed this down. Now I'm going to peel it up and we're going to see how it looks. I'll show you guys first. What do you think it's going to look like? Pretty great, huh? How easy is that? So now that I'm holding it up, some might be running down towards the bottom, as you can see. So I'm going to take my napkin. I'm going to set this back down off of my colored bag. And I'm just going to kind of dab the bottom here. And that's going to just soak up that area that ran. All right, you can also, if you really feel like doing texture, you can dab all over it. It changes the colors. Okay, So the other thing you can do, let's say you notice right here, there's less color, there's some white space, and it's not as flowy. It means I didn't have as much water right there. If you want, you can go back. You can either just spray your postcard. Maybe I'll just do that. So I'll just spray the postcard like that, and you can see it instantly becomes more watercolory, and then I'm going to dab the bottom here. You can also put it back underneath your Ziploc bag, color over kind of the area you want, and then redo it. Works completely fine. All right, so then when you're done with one of them, you just wipe off your bag and you get to use it again. So I'm going to set this one just to the side so I can show you just use it again. I'm going to use one of these little guys. I'm going to just do this one really quick just to make sure you guys understand how it works. So I'm just coloring like this. All right. I'm going to spray less this time. So that one I sprayed quite a bit of water on. This one I'm just going to do 2 little squirts. We'll see how that works for us, okay? Again, put my paper down, rub around on here, peel it up. So that's what it looks like if you don't use much water, okay? So that doesn't look very watercolory to me. So I'm going to put some more color on my Ziploc here. I'm actually just going to stick this right back underneath there. I'm going to put some more color on. Maybe I want more than just 2 colors because that didn't seem that much fun to me. Maybe I'll throw some purple in here. That might make it even better. So now I'm going to spray a little bit more. Okay. I'm going to take my paper out. And I'm just going to put it right back down. Okay, so I'm going to smush this around, and I've got good color coming out the side, getting all watercolored on my hand. Making a relatively pretty design on the back here too, since I had so much on my hands. I'm a fan of getting messy when I do crafts. All right, so now I think that that's much better. If you want that area to mix a little more, just spray right here. Then you can kind of swirl it around. You can watch those colors. And then I'm going to just dab this bottom area like that. All right, dab it again. Generally, you're not going to be lifting it up like that to show people because that just makes it run. But maybe you like the running. All right, if you grab the craft kits, well, let me clean this up here quick first so I get it out of my way. You got some stickers, and I think it's really fun to just stick some stickers on, especially for the postcards. This postcard, I sprayed a whole bunch of water on, and you can see it's really pastel-y, which I think is really pretty. Should also show you, I do indeed make a mess on the back. But think about it, if you got this postcard and it had this fun paint on the back, I think that that's an added bonus. So if you grab the stickers, you might want to just find one that kind of matches. If you have stickers at home, awesome. Again, if you have some nice handwriting, you can write like hello or something like that, or nothing. I just think that they're really pretty. All right. I have the hardest time getting these stickers off, sorry. But I really hope that you've been enjoying these craft take and makes. We're going to keep doing it. We have one again in December. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but it'll be fun. All right, got the sticker. So this one kind of matches the colors, I thought, so I'm going to stick this one. Make sure my postcard's the right way. Right down here. All right. So there it is. I've got a couple others I can show you, just some different samples here. This one I didn't spray much on, but I think it's kind of fun too. Here's another pastel-y. All right. So I hope that that kind of shows you just the wide variety of things that you can do with this. The markers are yours to keep, so you can do as many of these as you want. I hope you had a great time with our take and make. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to click subscribe below. We'd like to see you even more often. We do a bunch of different videos for crafts for adults, we do story times for kids, or for adults if you just need a story. Sometimes we all do. Anyway, we hope to see you soon. Take care.